Guys, at the time of me recording this, it is 3 a.m. I can't sleep, guys. This is something that has me very worried. It's had me very worried for a while now, and it's all I think about throughout the day. It's something that really occupies my mind. This whole situation that's been going around the world, I'm not gonna specifically name it. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want the algorithm to be affected or anything. It taught me something very valuable. Now, first of all, it didn't teach me to be grateful or to be thankful. All the people saying that are a bunch of idiots. I mean, really, if we live in such a comfortable society, in such an amazing society, especially in the West, like America, Canada, all these countries where you really live very comfortably, even if you were poor compared to other countries, and you weren't grateful for having all the things you have, nothing is really going to change that. So it wasn't about, learning to be grateful or anything. It taught me something else, but first of all, you guys need to understand that this was never about help. This was never about protection. This was about control. Okay, guys? It's been very obvious since the beginning. I just moved to California, which is even worse, for what's going on. I mean, I have to do it. It's where the good places are, for the fight games. So hopefully it's going to really help me in my career. That's why I moved here. But back when I was in Ottawa, okay, in Canada, the capital, it started off with 2 weeks, staying here, and then a month, and then longer, and then things started closing, and then the hours started decreasing, right? And then people start losing their jobs, and then schools start becoming online, and then the government is now making this policy and this and that, and who knows what's gonna happen, and then they're working on this thing, the thing that's the shot, right? And just more and more and more. It was never about help, guys. It was always about control. One more thing, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. And with the new variant that's come out, do you really think that it's going to be about help? No, it's just going to be about even more control. Back then it was like 2 doses, now it's going to be like 4, or from some other, shot. It was never about help, guys, because this is a virus that has like 99% survival rate. I'm not being rude. I'm genuinely being honest, and if this offends you, you simply can't think rationally. People who died of this were going to die either way, okay? It has a 99% survival rate, okay? And a lot of people died, yeah, sure, because a lot of people don't take care of themselves, okay? It's one thing to be somebody like me who wants to be an aspiring athlete, but it's another thing that not being an aspiring athlete, but at least taking basic care of your health. So many people around the world don't do that. So people who died, they were gonna die either way, okay? Their time was coming sooner than later. So you need to understand that, okay? This was never about protection, okay? This was always about having control over you. I knew so many small businesses around where I live, pizza shops, shoe shiners, the laundry, like so many little businesses. They got absolutely destroyed, and they tried everything in their power, and the government just shut them down. You think they cared about how they're gonna feed their family when they have no other backup options? They don't give a fuck. This is never about help. So, what I want you to understand is this, guys. What I really learned, throughout the situation was the importance of being and getting rich. Now, I've always liked money. I've always wanted to have it. I know I will have it one day. I have many plans in store. But I can't speak for all of you watching this video. I can only speak for some of you. I know that some of you, you're in situations where people, or you're around people who say money is bad, money is toxic, money is shallow. It's not true, guys. That's just a very ignorant way of viewing it, because it's like this watch, you can watch it like this, or you can actually see the whole thing, rotate the whole thing, right? Money is incredibly powerful, guys, because if you study it, now, this is what I learned. Now more than ever, it's important to get rich. It's important to start making money. It's important to start elevating yourself, becoming more powerful, knowing powerful people, right? Because the truth is, the people who really weren't even affected, little to nothing, were those people. The rich people, the powerful people, the people with contacts, the people who said, the airports are closing, the flights are closing, fuck it, Call my contact, private plane, boom, Oh, wait, we have this thing we need to do, bribe over here, boom. I called my other buddy over here, boom, like, that was the difference, between the people who were able to live a normal life compared to all of us, the commoners, as I call myself. It was that, okay? So, a lot of people misunderstand this, they think money's bad because it's like, it's materialistic, you buy all these things, they're shallow, it's not even about buying things, it's not even about buying a nice car, a nice house. It's about the freedom that it gives you guys. It's about not depending on this thing, I've ever since I was a kid, I had a friend whose dad worked for a company for 7 years. They gave him a fucking iPad after 7 years. Do you think that he has any value to them? He doesn't. Okay? He might be a good worker. He might work hard. He might give good results to the company, but he means nothing to them. He's replaceable. Okay. When I worked at Farm Boy in Ottawa, my boss, the manager of the kitchen, he had worked there for like over 10 years, and they were celebrating. It was the anniversary. They made him a cake. Do you think he's special? He's not, guys. I don't want to be in that position because it's terrible. It's slavery. Okay. A lot of people don't realize this. A lot of people think, oh, slavery ended, back when we started combating racism and all this. No, slavery is very well present. It just looks different. Instead of not earning money, but having a house and food, which, isn't good, but you still have it for free. Now you earn money, but you earn just enough to rent a bad place and not eat very comfortably or very healthy. Slavery is still upon us, guys. And if you don't take action, if you don't really start having this urge of me being awake at 3 a.m. and saying, fuck, I need to find ways to get rich, I need to plan things, I can't say I expect good things for your future, guys. Now more than ever, it's incredibly important, guys. I'm 18 years old, and a lot of people say, oh, it's fine, you're young, you have time. No, guys, if you're 18, if you're 16, if you're 15, don't believe these people who say, no, you have time. The time to get rich is now, guys, really. I can't stress this enough, okay? Think, okay? Think wisely. Just analyze your situation, okay? Analyze it. Analyze most people, what they believe, what they're saying, what they're doing, okay? This is not going to end well for most people. We already know the West is on a big decline, but this is not going to end well for most people. But if you just happen to work on yourself and you happen to make it, your future will look a lot better than the one of all the other people, of all the commoners, which is where we're currently at. Okay, guys, you need to. I mean, we basically live in the matrix. It sounds crazy, but we do. Of all these people thinking, the government has their best intention. We ought to do this. We ought to do that. No, we don't. Okay, we don't live in a beautiful heaven type of situation. A lot of people think they do. And if you're watching this video, if you're lucky enough to watch it, get your mind out of that shitter and realize what's really happening, okay? You need to start planning ways to get rich. And not just one source of income, multiple, okay? I'm currently doing a 6-month change, which if you're interested, I'm gonna put the card up here somewhere. It's about, it's not like a motivational thing. It's just giving yourself 6 months to really work on some things, okay? I have 3 sources of income planned to be guaranteed within those 6 months. And one of those 3 is actually multiple. It comes from a website, it comes from my YouTube channel, it comes from many other places, okay? I just smashed it up into one called media, okay? Will it be a lot of income? No. At the beginning, it won't. It's a side hustle, it's a this and that. But it's going to be something, and I'm going to be building it up over time. And I'm going to show you my results, guys, okay? Now than ever, it's easy to make money. You really just got to put in the work with everything. It's always been easy to get in shape. It's always been easy to learn the basics of combat. You just got to put in the work, guys. Okay. You need to start thinking. You need to start planning. You need to start finding people who really know, finding people who are really doing well, and ask them, please teach me everything. Please help me. Please, I'll do this. Just help me. Okay. You need to start looking for ways to start making money, guys. Making serious money. Making it in the long run, thinking about the long game, thinking about 10 years, 20 years, 30 years when you're going to have kids, and just, realizing what's going on. Okay, guys, I can't stress this enough. The one thing you should have learned from this situation is that now, more than ever, it's important to get rich. The time to get rich is now, guys. We can't stop fucking, we can't keep fucking around, okay? The time is now.